I'm Barbara McIlrath, and this is my exhibition at Groveland Gallery entitled Vision to Form. The title relates to both the process of making artwork and the documentation of the building of a new home. Starting with having a vision of where my life is going into the future, and then creating something that facilitates that vision, all right? So I want to start with a painting that started out the process of doing this show. It's symbolic because it is a painting of my grandchildren in the landscape, in the land where our new house is now standing. The first phase of that was going out into the wheat field that was ready to be harvested and walking around looking at the solar orientations, looking at the views. We definitely knew that we wanted the house to face the west, and we wanted to have sunset, and we wanted to have sunrise. So the house is literally transparent in the middle, so you can experience both. This location is actually where the house is right now, but it's my grandchildren, and they're out in the field being kids, and it's important because it's showing their connection with the land. Compositionally, they're kind of rooted in the land, and they're also really connected to each other. They're very close in age, and they really have a close relationship with each other. They both love being outside, exploring the natural world. And so you see them playing in the field, and you see them one kind of being really peaceful and one kind of relating to the other. You see their color palette relating to the landscape, looking out on the horizon, which is also symbolic of the future. The title of this painting is Anticipation, and it's a figure in the landscape, and the figure is my grandson Teddy. The location is on the west side of my new house, just after the pool was completed. But it was the fall, and Teddy was visiting for the first time. He's been very excited about the pool going in, but it was really cold out, and so it wasn't ready for us to swim in it. And I was able to capture this image of him sitting on the edge of the pool, just obviously yearning to be in it. I like this painting as an example of the process that I went through in the year of working on this show. From the first painting with Teddy and his cousin Iris in the land to now a completion of a certain phase of the project. But also it represents for me a process of working daily and getting into the flow of making paintings and learning a lot of things as I went along about my palette, what colors I wanted to work with, about the way I wanted to apply paint, and how I wanted to work back and forth with a composition that was originally defined by a photo. And what I like about the composition here is the architecture itself is an art form, right? And Teddy is now fully integrated into that art form, both as a spot in the painting, but also his figure is integrated in compositionally into the reflection of the pool house, and then the land and the kind of the geometry of a constructed space. I've always really enjoyed in my work seeing the contrast between the architectural constructed spaces and the natural environment. And so this kind of has it all going. And then the pool, which I originally wanted a pool because I love to swim and I wanted a pool. Now I realize having a pool that it is the ultimate subject matter for more paintings because it's a reflection of the sky. So this one is the culmination of a year of working, and it's also another narrative painting about my family and my home.